guys, welcome back to the Hairdryer Treatment with me, Casey. Today, in the studio, we have the usual guys again, Kishan and Kumar. How are you guys doing?
What's up?
Yeah, good to be back.
The most generic of intros, but okay. Anyway, yeah, we have, as always, we have a guest in the studio. He's a Chelsea fan. Unfortunately, as you guys probably know, the big game is Chelsea versus Spurs tomorrow, I believe, Monday morning. But as usual, second week in a row, we don't no Spurs fans.
Why? Non-existent, is it?
No Spurs fans whatsoever. I think they exist, but maybe they're biding their time. Maybe they want to win the title before they start doing their
Another
talking.
big surprise.
Anyway, yes, we have a guest in the studio. Hi, you want to introduce yourself? Tell us why you support Chelsea, for instance. Yeah.
Oh, hi guys. My name is Sahul. I've been a Chelsea fan since young, but I don't really remember what year was it. But it was the season when Man U won the league and Chelsea came in second. I have this habit.
Many seasons.
I just have this habit of supporting a team which not many people like. Yeah, that's why I started supporting Chelsea. Yeah.
Wait, let me guess. Is it the 07-08 season?
Was that
yeah,
Jose Mourinho?
Yeah.
Okay, then that'll be the
03, 04.
06, 07.
I think so.
Should be maybe around that decade lah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for coming. Spend some time talking to us about your team. Yeah, I know we're going to jump straight into things. Obviously, the big chunk of our coverage today is going to be about the big game, which is Chelsea versus Spurs at Stamford Bridge, Monday morning, 12:30 a.m. So I'm going to kick things off by coming straight to you again, Saul. What do you think? General thoughts on the game. Who do you think has the upper hand in this fixture?
Or who do you think is the higher ground? That's
Star Wars reference. Okay. Yeah. So go for it, lah. Like what? Okay. General thoughts. Like, who do you think is coming to this game with better form or?
I honestly think that Spurs are coming into this with a better form because they improved very much from last season. Like Kane has been assisting a lot, Son scoring a lot, and they also made good transfers like Bale. Who's the new guy?
They have a bunch of new signings. I actually can't.
You're talking about the young striker, right?
Yeah.
No, the
Højbjerg,
Højbjerg,
DM,
yes.
central defensive midfielder. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would be more confident if this match happened last season with
yeah.
last season's Spurs, but I'm nervous, but I'm also looking forward to it. And it's never good to lose, especially to a City
London
rivals.
derby,
Yeah.
But like that added like extra with Mourinho, coming back to
Yeah.
haunt you guys. Like, do you think that would play a part in like the Chelsea players' mind?
See, the thing about Mourinho is that he will somehow find a way to win, especially when it's like his previous club.
But he couldn't though. He couldn't do it last season because
Did they lose?
I remember you.
Yeah.
Spurs
Then
lost.
We
like
did a
2-0,
double
right?
over them last season.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you just never know. It's his second season and he has the history of
Yeah.
just becoming
Yeah.
so much better in his second season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only hoping that that Spurs spirit is still alive. When they get to the final end of the season, they bottle everything up.
Yeah. That's the thing about them.
Yeah. So good point there. Jose Mourinho did do the double over Chelsea.
No.
I mean, sorry,
Chelsea did
the double over Spurs last season.
But I remember Spurs beating you guys this season in the
in the
Cup.
yes.
but that was the youth players, is it?
Yeah. No, both first team.
No, we
Both played first team.
yeah. Spurs not really first team. Like half of them
Half,
were first team. Yeah.
So Mourinho might have
Something up his sleeve.
something up his sleeve in this fixture. Are there any injuries for Chelsea besides the Pulisic?
Pulisic is back, but I think he will be coming off the bench. Won't start.
Oh, so he will be. Do you think he will be involved in the squad?
Yeah. The team news is Pulisic is back already.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
So it's good.
So Chelsea, no real fresh injury concerns. Havertz, is he back?
Havertz is back.
What about Thiago Silva?
That's a big
he's
one.
back.
He's back. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, Chelsea is looking like it's a
The full squad.
relatively
Yeah.
fully fit squad. I mean, you got a couple of players coming back from injury, but they're available at least.
Mm.
In terms of Spurs, Kumar, what do you think what do you think Spurs are doing differently from last season, for example? Is there is it down to just the signings, or is Jose Mourinho adapting to the team, or is the team adapting to Jose Mourinho? What do you think is the change?
I think coming back to the point where Saul made, I think Højbjerg, is it?
Yeah.
I think
Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
these are the type of players that Mourinho actually likes to build his team around. Like in Manchester United, I think he went for Matic.
Yeah.
Even Chelsea, he had him. So he likes to always build his team around an anchor midfield. So I think the difference this season compared to last season is now he has the players that he actually thinks that suits his system. The more like obviously the park the bus kind of method, and then going on a counter attack, and he has the players to do it. And he also changed Kane's game into like a more like a defensive striker kind of thing, playing deep.
Like
So
a holding striker.
Yeah, so using those wingers, he has
He's
a
become
lot
more
of
of a
wingers.
playmaker.
Yeah, he's becoming like a playmaker and uses some
So in a way,
space
he's
and-
more like a number 10 now.
Yeah,
yeah.
centre forward, Rooney
a
role kind of
proper number
thing,
10.
proper number
Yeah.
10, yeah.
So that is actually giving them, giving people like Son and Bergwijn and Lamela, all these kind of Bale, all these kind of players to actually just bomb forward and do what they do. Yeah.
I think Son is actually top 2 or top 3 forwards in the Premier League. What do you guys think? Is that a hot take? I think
At the
he
moment-
could be second or third best player in the Premier League. You
Yeah, we
think
will
so?
say that also.
Yeah.
Second, as in current form, is it? As in like
Uh,
current season.
As a player in general, not even current season. Like as he's been in Spurs, I think he hit the ground running. I
As
I
in
don't
what?
really
As in
think
like-
he stopped.
It's like Spurs like top 3 players or
No, like
the
best
Premier League?
top 3 forwards. I think Heung-min Son is in that list.
I would
I
not
don't-
really put him in
I
the top
wouldn't
3,
put
maybe
him
top 5 if you open
Okay,
up to
so
a top
who would
5
be a
maybe.
top? Like, okay, this is a
There's
slight
like- there's
tangent,
Alan-
but where would you
Shearer,
place
there's
Son?
Rooney.
No. As in, okay, not all-time Premier League.
Alright, okay.
In the maybe the last
the last decade.
since he came, basically, since Son came,
Since he-
I think
alright.
he's been top 3 in the league with the present crop of players. I can't think of many better than him, to be honest. He gets into any team.
The Sadio Mane.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's top 1, top 2, obviously, Sadio Mane.
I mean, Aguero's still around, so.
Aguero's dropped off for me. He
But
was
if you,
top
What
but
you say like when Son come in, right? Then I mean Aguero's
up till now, lah.
big.
Up till now.
Because Aguero's still big. Okay, apart from this season, Aguero's still like hitting numbers.
Okay.
Uh,
I would say
Yeah,
Aguero
true.
has dropped to top 5 for me,
Yeah.
current season, yeah,
Yeah.
he has dropped to top 5.
or even less, in fact, if you're looking
Maybe.
purely at this season, yeah, because of injuries and all that. Saul, what do you think? Like, is that a bold statement? Son top 2, top 3 players in the league, or do you think he's
Maybe I
Too
would think
overrated.
he's top 5.
top 5 as well?
Yes, because we only see Son in Spurs. We wouldn't know what would happen if he went to some other team.
I mean,
Yeah, so maybe I feel that the Spurs system support Son's gameplay. So
Okay.
that's why he has been this good.
he was very. To be fair, he was very good in
He was very
at
good,
Leverkusen as well. Like Leverkusen was
Yeah.
Leverkusen, yeah.
he was their best player as well at that point, and then he came to the Premier League. People thought the stigma that if you come in from a different league, you need to adjust, which is true most times. But Son just came in. He wasn't his best, but he hit the ground running, and he has never stopped. I think he's been one of the most consistent performers in the league since he came to the Premier League, which is why I think he's top 3 players out of the league. And for me, he's going to be key. He and Harry Kane, that partnership they have going right now,
Yeah,
is
definitely.
going to be very, very important.
So one of them
Um,
just
for
needs
this
to get
game.
injured.
Alright, once again, the hairdryer treatment does not condone any injury, or we don't wish injury upon any player. I feel
That's-
myself saying this
That
often
is
now.
the erratic behavior of a United fan, but we shall continue.
But yeah.
Anyway, coming back to your point where you said like Mourinho has he has the players around him, and that's why he's performing better. I feel like that's just part of it. The other part of it is he has changed his mentality this season.
Has he though?
If you realize he was more of a dictator when he was at United,
He was at
But-
Chelsea as well.
Yeah.
at Chelsea and Madrid. He
Yeah. But I think
ostracized like
maybe
players and
this
all that.
season, maybe he has toned down a bit. But I don't
Toned down a lot.
Yeah.
Have you seen Instagram though? Like he's like a
Yeah, he's changing the ways he
he
does
behaves
stuff.
like a friend now compared to what he was before.
Yeah, but
Maybe
I,
he's learning. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. So sometimes I also feel a bit like his treatment on some players is still a bit harsh. Like
Dele Alli.
Dele Alli, for
Dele Alli,
example.
yeah,
Yeah.
but-
He always has that one player.
Yeah,
Every
one-
club he goes to, he
definitely.
ostracizes this one
No, he
player.
kind of like tries to get the player who is like on top. His head is so big,
Right.
like he
Bring him
tries
back
to
down.
bring him back down to earth.
But that's the
He's
reason
trying
why
to do that in
he's
his way.
singling
lah.
out Dele Alli because I think it was evident like during one of the Amazon episodes he did say like you are the most laziest player I have.
Brilliant but
Yeah,
lazy.
brilliant but lazy, correct.
But is it because of Mourinho that Ericsson left too?
Yeah, I don't think
Eriksen wanted to leave before
Yeah,
Mourinho was
okay.
around. Yeah.
Did he know? I thought it was
But
primarily
he-
due to
No,
he
no.
loved Pochettino. I believe
Yeah.
like Ericsson loved playing for
No,
Pochettino.
but
Because-
he didn't want to sign a contract extension. The season where Poch left was the season Eriksen left as well. He didn't want to sign an extension.
So he maybe possibly knew that Poch was on the way out, and then he was like, okay, fuck this, I'm out as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm signed on for this project. This project is changing already now, so I'm gonna go.
Mm.
That's probably what happened for
And
Ericsson.
he doesn't
And the
suit
season they were
the
targeting
Jose
Eriksen
system
during
also, I
the summer
think.
window as well. If you remember.
Before he
correctly.
went to Inter,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got Bruno instead.
We got Bruno.
Oh, we got Bruno
the,
before.
the window after.
We got. Okay.
So,
So, what do you think, Kishan? What do you think is going to be the outcome of this game? Like, not prediction exactly. Who do you think is going to have the upper hand? And segue into who do you think should start for Spurs?
Okay,
and then I'm going to come to Saul for who do you think should start for Chelsea?
I think you want to go. I think Spurs has the upper hand in this fixture because coming back from a City win, it's a very comfortable City win actually,
Huge
2-0.
win.
And then in midweek they trashed Ludogorets 4-0. I think that's the kind of result you want to come off
Yeah.
heading to another big game. And I don't think they played as many first teamers in that game.
They did not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They played a few
A
seconds.
few.
But Alderweireld is injured.
Oh, that's a big. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
big hit for
But-
them.
Eric Dyer is like Mourinho's main man, so
But Eric Dyer at centre back is very
Suspect.
questionable.
Yeah,
it's
it's very
very
suspect,
questionable.
I mean, yeah.
Imagine a Werner peeling off Dyer and just making
But
a run
that's
into the
what you
channel.
have
ZH
Højbjerg.
ball over the top.
Because Højbjerg is gonna shield that back four.
But you see, Højbjerg is going to be up. Like, okay, Højbjerg is a DM,
Yeah.
right? So Spurs cannot keep a high line. Spurs have to be very deep. They have to play almost a low block.
but you know,
Yeah.
actually, I don't even care what they play because Werner is not going to get in the box often. Well, from his previous performances,
No, you see,
all,
if
I,
it's very
all I see he has pace, but I don't see him using it. He's always in and around outside the box trying to play those 1-2 passes.
and that's not his game. I feel
And
like
he's very tired now also.
Ah.
Like could see from the chances he missed, he's very fatigued.
Mm.
Yeah.
is that troubling? Like start of the season, fatigue set in already.
Yeah,
Not even
because-
the midway point.
He has been playing like almost every game
Every
this
game.
season
Mm.
and full 90 minutes. So like after the international break, he played I think at least 2 of those games. So it's normal for him to feel fatigue. But we don't have any other like
Tell me, bro.
but
He did score the winner. No, he did
Yeah.
score a second goal. against
Second
Newcastle,
goal,
right?
Yeah.
and he was good that game.
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah, he was a decent.
he has improved a lot from last season. But what we need right now is the left winger because Pulisic
Yeah.
has been injured. So Werner have to play at left
Step
wing.
in at left wing.
Yeah.
He did play there for RB Leipzig as well, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So
Okay, sorry, coming back to- yeah.
Spurs.
the Spurs setup. So I think like Spurs might clear each days. It'll be end-to-end game, but I think Mourinho know how to nullify like Lampard's attack because like you say, Werner is not scoring. He's not performing as to his best. So that is like one player off. The only other player he has to target is what like a
ZH.
is
Perhaps.
playing?
He's probably going to start.
He's
He
gonna
has
start.
to
So
start.
yeah, he's the next most
Influential.
influential player. So
Mm.
once you nullify that, once you throw in like a Højbjerg to just follow the man around that kind of thing, like how Herrera followed.
That famous Herrera marking Hazard out of that
Hazard.
game, that kind of
that
performance.
was a Mourinho team, right?
That was a Mourinho team, yes.
Yeah. So I think you can expect the same thing happening tomorrow as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then like you say, Spurs don't play a high line. So what they have is Ndombele because he's like an engine. So he's gonna from the back he's gonna move all the way to the front, that kind of thing. And then standard, like you have like your speedsters like Son, Lucas. I think they themselves will make a difference. So
I think though Chelsea do have can counter that. If you stick Højbjerg on someone like ZH, which is the playmaker for Chelsea,
yeah,
Lampard could throw in a Jorginho from a deeper position, throw Werner up front, and we've already seen it happen this season. Jorginho ball over the top, Werner in behind.
Yeah.
So if they focus too much attention on one player from Chelsea still have other players they can make an impact. So if I believe if you have a Jorginho in the side, you can play make from a deeper position. You have the pacey players up front. Chelsea still have a way to to beat that line. But the thing is, if Spurs, which they will, come to Stamford Bridge and set up 2 backs of 4, then it's going to be very difficult for Chelsea. I feel like that will be the Achilles heel for Chelsea, breaking down the low block. So okay, we're gonna come to Sahul. What is your favorite lineup for Chelsea? What do you want the lineup to be?
Ever since Chelsea started playing with 4-3-3, they have improved a lot. But I just somehow have this feeling that Lampard is going back to back 5. Like when against the top 6 sides, he will fill the back 5 with 3 centre backs. But I would prefer a 4-3-3. Like usual, like Mount. I would want Mount to start over Havertz because Mount, ever since he has come to the number 8, he has been like improving a lot, and his energy is like he doesn't even get tired, and he's pressuring everywhere. Werner has been tired, but like he still make things happen, like make the assist and scoring goal. I'm not so sure, but he and Tammy Abraham could come up with something, I hope. But
They did in the past
Yeah.
game. So
Do you think Giroud should start this game?
Giroud is don't sleep on Giroud.
Yeah.
Giroud is a
Because I feel
solid
like
player.
Giroud would be very influential in these kind of games. He can
Yeah.
hold the ball. Like,
But would you start Giroud over Werner or Abraham this game? As a Chelsea fan, like based on performances you've seen.
I mean, he did score
maybe
big
he
late.
should come out from the bench. It's really a tough choice because Giroud also scored the last game with a good header.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I would still go with Abraham because he's playing much better. Yeah, and Ziyech, like it feels so good, like seeing Williams crosses and corners. Like it was so shit for all these years, and we finally have like a good crosser like
Yeah,
Ziyech.
that's true.
Yeah.
So when y'all like don't like a player, y'all just ship them off
To
to Arsenal,
Arsenal.
right?
Yeah.
Dumping ground,
Yeah, except Peter Cech. That one is just he wanted to go there to retire
and then
So-
came back.
Yeah, that's why.
And then registered for Chelsea in the Premier League.
Yeah, so good luck to them.
That's funny. Anyway, yeah, sorry. So you were saying, okay, so just give us your lineup, your starting 11.
Okay.
Starting from goalkeeper all the way.
Keeper definitely Mendy
Has to be
because
Kepa.
Kepa. I'm so glad that he's not playing already.
Yeah.
Left back, I would say Chilwell definitely.
I mean, he doesn't have to play. All he has to do is just sit on the manager's bench only, and then
Yeah.
instruct lah. I mean, isn't that what he does best?
He's the
Yeah,
assistant
that's
coach,
why.
right?
But the thing about Alonso also is that
When
it
isn't
come-
Alonso? Is he
no.
still-
I would say
He's still
Ah.
yeah, they would start Chilwell, but Alonso, like when against Spurs, he just
performs.
he just comes alive. Yeah, but
I highly doubt that's gonna.
yeah.
Okay, but do you think in like because you see Lampard likes to play in a back 5 formation, right? So
Mhm.
most likely it's going to be like a back 3 with like 2 wing backs.
Yeah.
Do you think Alonso can fit like the third centre back role? Then you have Chilwell like outside.
No. I would never trust Alonso with as a centre back for defending. He
Yeah.
would like go into left wing back, but
I say that because like him and Chilwell can like interplay between each other. So let's say if someone is going to push forward, right, the other one can drop back. Do you
no,
think that's a good idea?
I don't
I
think so.
don't think Chelsea
I
fans
just
in
don't.
general trust Alonso. lah.
Yeah. Maybe Azpilicueta would be like a
Top
better
option,
choice for that. Yeah, because he has experience playing as a right centre back in the back 5 formation. Yeah, so I really don't believe Alonso have the defensive qualities. But right now I'm listing for the 4-3-3, the formation that I want.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So your centre backs will be
Zuma and Thiago Silva.
Hassan Zuma, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right back,
James.
Reece James. Yes.
Yeah.
And left will be Chilwell, right?
Yes.
Okay, moving forward into your midfield.
Midfield 3 will be Kante, definitely. Mount and Kovacic. Jorginho, I don't really know if Lampard will start because Kovacic has been playing quite well right now. So I believe that will be the midfield 3.
Mount in midfield though. isn't Mount usually deployed in a wide position, like a winger position?
Mount, you say Mount because he's the type that's going to play behind the striker, right?
Yeah.
He's like
It's a 4-3-3, but like 4-2-3-1 is
something.
something. So
Yeah. He shadows the striker.
But Mount is actually a midfielder, but Lampard just like Mount. Maybe he has seen something that we don't see.
I have no idea. Like, why these English managers rate Mount so much?
Okay, he's a good player. He's a good player.
player.
Not saying he's not. But this is a whole other topic. I don't want to go into the whole Grealish versus Mount situation. But like, okay, so just carry on with your lineup. Mount. So you were saying
Mount,
Kante,
Mount,
Mount,
and
and Kovacic.
Yes.
Okay, then your front three.
Ziyech, Abraham, left would be Werner.
Yeah,
What about Hudson-Odoi? Isn't he like a proper out and out winger?
Yeah, he's an out-and-out winger, but he just hasn't played like how he played under Sarri that season. Like he in his first season, he after his injury he just dropped off. Like maybe looks a bit lazy.
Right.
Yeah, and he like in the previous game, the Champions League, he did score a goal. But other than that, I don't see him doing much for the team while he plays. Yeah. So I would rather start Werner, even if he's tired. He still do something for the team. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so
not like he would make a difference. Yeah.
he can single-handedly win a game for you.
Yeah.
But
Like,
the thing is,
he has the quality to do that.
Yes.
but the thing is, if you overplay Werner, it's gonna like hurt you in the long term.
Yes. Maybe
That's
there are other
Lampard's
games.
that's Lampard's issue to sort out.
Yeah.
And so that's a very decent lineup for Spurs. It's going to be a very good game, I think. So like I said, it's going to be 12:30 Monday morning at Stamford Bridge for you guys
Maybe you should
watching.
just cover the prediction for this.
No, we'll come to prediction at the end. Everything we just cover one shot. So we'll just go straight into we're going to cover a few of the games, maybe 4 or 5 of the traditional top 7 games, not the current top 7, but traditional top 7 games. Kishan, do you want to tell us which Brighton and Liverpool?
It's today.
It's today, exactly. It's 8:30
First
p.m.
game this
later on.
of the weekend.
So yeah, first game of today, 8:30 p.m. Brighton versus Liverpool at the Amex. Mr. Liverpool Xiao is here, self-proclaimed Liverpool Xiao. Quick thoughts of the game before that, and then after that we'll just go around the table. We'll just find out what everybody thinks about the game and the teams. Brighton coming off a win, finally in their last game. Danny Welbeck. And I saw a tweet that I just got reminded of. Okay, 2 tweets that I want to bring up. So I think someone brought up the fact that one of the shock results for last week, or one of the best results of last week, was Liverpool beating Leicester City with a second team or something like that. I can't remember the exact tweet, but what do you think about that tweet? I think, to be honest, Liverpool. The injury problems are bad.
That's kind of baseless actually.
No, the Liverpool injuries situation is bad, but it's not as bad as some people are making it out to be. It's not. It's not like the half the team is gone kind of situation.
Okay,
so what do you think?
Wait, the comment was like half the team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So centre back, who was playing centre back?
I think
Fabinho,
Fabinho and Matip.
Those are your
not
senior.
first teamers.
Those are your senior
Yeah,
centre backs. Yeah.
That is the likely outcome that all Liverpool fans actually want right now, because the most decent
The best you can get right now.
as a cover for Van Dijk and Gomez.
So you have your Robertson, then on the
Trent
right
is out.
Milner. Milner is like your utility player, so
Yeah.
It's like a bench player.
he's
lah.
gonna cover up. So anyway, he's still a first teamer.
Correct.
Your midfield is
It was
Hendo is-
Henderson,
Hendo is-
Wijnaldum, and
No, I don't think Henderson played. I think he
no,
was
Wijnaldum
injured.
and
It was Wijnaldum, Keita, and
Curtis
Curtis.
Jones.
Curtis
Curtis
Jones,
Jones
yes,
as
yes,
centre
yes.
back.
Yeah.
okay. Apart from
Curtis
Curtis, the other two are first teamers.
Yeah.
And then your front three is Jota.
A player that you signed to be
Yeah,
that cover
yeah.
for
to
the
be the
front
cover,
three.
which is a first teamer.
Considered
Yeah, he
first
took
teamer.
over Salah because Salah was absent that game. So it was Mane, Firmino, and
And
Jota.
Mane, Firmino,
Yeah.
Jota. That's a fantastic team, by the
So
way.
apart from Curtis Jones, right? Who else is not a first teamer?
No, the key absentees, I'll tell you, 3 players. Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent. Those are your 3
Correct,
main absentees.
Yes.
And I'm just saying, if a football team can't function without 3 players, Champion League winners,
Yeah.
what is like?
Yeah.
And Liverpool is expected to beat Leicester.
Okay, not really
correct,
expected, but Leicester did not turn up. So
They never
to,
do
to
against
I mean,
Liverpool.
I think the expectation comes because it's played at Anfield, so that's the
In a
added
way,
factor in a way
and-
lah. Yeah,
And somehow Rodgers loved to be choked. So, so if you think about it,
yeah, true.
That is a cuff, man.
Yeah.
Just-
Exactly. Like, whenever he plays against a big team, he just like stops everything and then like, okay, like, do whatever you want.
Correct. Yeah. I
Okay,
agree.
so wait, coming back to this game, I
Mm.
just want to address. I saw another tweet. This was from Sky Sports. They were tweeting something like, "Can Danny Welbeck haunt Liverpool?" I'm like, when has Danny Welbeck
Yes,
ever
Welbeck.
haunted Liverpool? Like, when has he ever done anything against Liverpool?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, your thoughts on the game? Who do you think is gonna come out on top and why? Just a quick one.
I mean, this game pretty much. Actually, I think when Salah's coming back in this game, so Brighton has been playing quite decently recently. So what I feel is after the defeat against Atlanta in midweek, I think Klopp rotated the squad. Kind of like he actually focused. He wants to focus on this game more. So he kind of like rested all his first teamers, I would say. So yeah, so most of them you will be seeing them back in this game, and I think it will be quite a comfortable win for Liverpool.
Do you think that's a wake up call though? The one against Atlanta. That result?
Okay, I won't say it's more like a wake up call. I think Klopp, okay, obviously Klopp doesn't feel a team to go out there and lose,
Correct.
but I think that he had to rotate the squad because the demand is that if you realize they are playing on a Wednesday and then you know the shout that he was giving. So I think it's a bit unfair to not only for Liverpool but I think for all the
big
teams.
teams,
Oh, yeah.
So he's trying to make a point in this way. So not a wake up call, but they have to learn from that game.
Because I
Not to
know
underestimate
0
anyone.
shots registered, right?
Yes. Salah was quite off also because
Salah played?
Yeah, he played,
Okay.
but he was off because he just came back.
Yeah.
But I think this game will be a good game for Jota and
Definitely,
Salah
yeah.
and all these kind of players playing. Fabinho should be centre half, so I'm looking for a comfortable Liverpool victory tonight.
He does look like a comfortable.
Yeah,
Liverpool
and Lamptey is
victory.
out. Oh my God! Thank
Oh
my God!
Right.
Yeah,
Brighton's
That
best
is
player.
a huge
blow for
thing
Brighton, actually.
Yeah, for Liverpool because Lamptey is a very dangerous player.
Mm.
But Brighton is still very on form
yeah,
at the
they're a
moment.
decent-
They are finding their feet.
correct. They're a decent, solid.
What do you feel about Lallana coming back to Honduras?
Lallana? All right, yeah, I loved him, and while he was at Liverpool, a very good player for us for 5 years. I
did
think.
read somewhere he was saying that you don't need the right player, you don't need the big players to beat big teams. You just need the right
Yeah.
mentality.
Because he was Klopp's first ever
Signing.
not say signing, the player that he actually trusted the most. When Klopp entered, Lallana was the to-go man to lead the team and everything at that time. So Lallana knows what Liverpool is about, and I think he will know what to expect while he's actually playing for Brighton now. So it will be a tough game. I won't say it's a very, very open game, but still a comfortable victory for Liverpool in the end lah.
Okay, shall we move on to
Next game.
the next top 7
Yeah,
game?
we should.
Man City against Burnley, the game right after the clash at the Amex.
Mm.
I just think it's going to be a
Like a walkover. is it?
walkover. I feel that Man City,
I think
I'm
Burnley are
gonna be
going to get
hurting.
annihilated
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Really.
Burnley are the unfortunate team to be playing against a Pep team after they suffered a defeat
Wounded
against
Tigers.
Spurs. Very wounded Tiger at the
I mean,
moment.
Burnley managed to get their first win last weekend, right?
They did too.
Nick
they
Pope
did
is
too.
out, by the way.
Okay, so
Okay, it's basically going to be an annihilation.
Peacock Farrell is playing.
So, what do you think about City's chances? I mean, Burnley's chances. Is there any chance for them? Or do you think it's
Zero
time to
chances.
say- Zero chance.
Zero chances.
Zero chance, huh?
Man City would just walk over Burnley. That's what I think.
I mean, someone is being played at Etihad, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you guys listen to Pep's press conference? He actually literally went and said that there is going to be more players in the box in this game, and you will see. He really said that. So
so it's the
Oh
kind
my
of game
God.
like the first time you're going to score 5 or 6 goals. And
so
no, okay, but you just watch. We're saying all this now, right? Halftime 0-0. Just watch.
no, but yeah, it might be. So.
You know, it might be it might be that case
might be
where
that
you know
kind of
people
game
are
as
expecting something, but you know
So,
it might just
like,
turn around.
So on a
and-
general consensus, we all agree that City may walk over Burnley.
Okay. If Burnley manages to keep a clean sheet for up to 60 minutes, they got a chance.
correct.
So
60 minutes, City will get frustrated, and I feel like
Oh,
that's
wow.
when Burnley can do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other
Or
than
a
that,
draw
I think
or-
City has too
More
much
like
quality
a,
lah.
so
Other
so
than- yeah.
Burnley's game plan will be a snatch and grab.
Yeah, correct.
No block, just park the bus.
I mean, their main centre backs are back, right? Ben Mee and Tarkowski.
Tarkowski, yeah.
I think they have a pretty much full squad. I'm not sure. It's,
No, but Pope, I heard
besides
he's
Nick Pope.
injured.
Besides Nick Pope,
Besides
that's a
Nick Pope.
big miss.
big loss.
Yeah.
They have Heaton, I think.
No,
not even
Heaton.
Heaton. Will Heaton
It's
moved to
Peacock Farrell.
Oh, Peacock. Oh my god.
So we don't know what to expect from this guy.
Yeah,
So,
he might actually fly like a peacock. Peacocks even
Peacock
fly.
don't fly that high, man. Yeah, so I think I will come to predictions again at the end of the podcast. So yeah, I think the overall sense is City win at 11 p.m. at the Etihad today. Moving on to the next big game, Southampton versus Manchester United. I think this one, Kishan, you can start with our chances. You are the one who, of course, predicted the famous 21st title this season for
year
Manchester United.
2021 is our 21st title.
Okay, so any chance we have against our on form, a team that hasn't been beaten in 7
If you
games?
look at Southampton, right, this game spells like a draw.
We drew with them twice
Actually,
last season.
might be four times, you know. The season before that as well.
It might be, yeah. It might
Yeah,
be.
so
I know they beat us at Old Trafford like not too long ago. So
The Charlie
I can't remember his name lah. Charlie Austin, is it?
Charlie Austin. Was it the one?
It might be lah. But I remember they've beaten us a few times. We've drawn a few times. It's not a very traditionally good fixture for us.
But yeah, I mean coming back from an okay result against West Brom, like 1-0. It's not the result we want, but a win is a win.
It's a good result.
It's a good
It's a
result.
fantastic result. But the performance was just abysmal.
Exactly. But the thing is, like, if you cannot get everything done at one go. We want to play expensive football. We want to win our first game at home. Clean sheet. We managed to get a clean sheet. We managed to win at home. Okay, that's the first time. Next time, maybe we go a bit more expensive. Our away form has been tremendous.
Very good, yeah. One of the best, I think, best away
three out of
form
three.
in the league at the moment,
Yeah,
if
3 out
I'm
of
not
3.
wrong.
Yeah. They could bring this over. Southampton might prove to be a tough opponent, but I think the thing is that I would want Solskjaer to play 2 backs of 4 for this game.
2 backs of...
4-4-2.
Go back to a 4-4-2 formation. Okay, reason why is Southampton they rely mostly on their wing backs to push the ball forward. Their centre backs are slow as fuck. Midfield is all the blue they perform. If not, they don't perform, like Ward Prowse and all that. You only if you give him
a fucking set piece, the penalty box, I'm gonna lose my head.
exactly. It's only
I'm
that
gonna fling something at the TV. I swear to God, if anyone tackles Ward Prowse or tackles any Southern player at the edge of the box, I will come for their fucking head on Twitter.
Because we know what's going to happen next.
I literally know what's coming next after that.
That's why I rather play 2 backs of 4. We try to keep it higher. Because I know they want to play a high line, but if you have like wingers who's gonna explode up to the front, they have to drop back. And you might not like this, but I rather Solskjaer start Cavani and Igalo.
And Igalo.
Wait, Igalo? Are you serious?
Okay,
Then
reason
have
why is
who
okay.
on the wing?
If you look at Southampton's centre backs, right, Westergaard and I don't know who the other fellow is.
Go for a more physical
They're
approach.
very physical, and Cavani and Igalo they can hold the ball. If you look at Marshall is skillful, but he falls too easily.
Yeah.
There's a reason why.
His balance is just off.
He's the kind of guy that will thrive off like not really physical defenders. Of like he can cut the defender, he's gonna do something about it. But
That's why his best position is on the wing.
he's on the wing, or to cut it more like a Henry.
He wish he could play against Curtle every day.
To be honest, Curtle wasn't that bad in that game. To be honest with you.
Was it the debut game?
Yeah, his debut game lah.
Wait, I thought you were talking about Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Skirtle was playing for Istanbul.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, he wasn't that bad in the game. But
you asked me who on the wings.
I want to make another point. McTominay is injured, so we might get to see a Fred, Fernandes, Van der Beek midfield, which is excellent. I love that midfield.
It gets a bit suspect if Southampton get their game right, because Van der Beek is not a he can't be defensive. Yeah.
But he's so calm under pressure. He can. He's the type of player you want, right? If your midfield is being pressed, you know you have a Fred who is a bit 50-50 when he's being pressed. Yeah. He's a bit like Kalang Kabut, you know, like he sometimes loses it and then he like gives the ball away. But if you have a Van der Beek in midfield partnering, Van der Beek is so calm on the ball. I don't know if you guys have watched him play this season yet, but I watched him especially during this last weekend against Istanbul. They pressed the United's midfield non-stop, and he was so calm. He always looks looks twice before even receiving the ball, you know, and then he gets the ball, plays it one time, gets the pressure's gone, and then the press is beaten. So I feel like this would be a perfect chance to test it in the Premier League context. I know it worked against Istanbul, but obviously Premier League is a different animal.
Maybe it's time to drop Pogba.
He's already dropped.
He's
not
dropped,
going to play.
The thing is,
Solskjaer's press conference.
to feel this like like 2 backs of 4, right, McTominay is the perfect player to play because he's rough, he's aggressive, he's very physical. But now you mentioned he's injured, right?
He's injured.
I don't want to start Fred because I feel like Fred is more important for us against PSG.
Yeah. Matic. Yes. Mr. Terminator.
Tough. It's quite tough, lah. Like, I mean, yeah, we don't have a choice. It has to be Matic.
Yeah.
Then beside him will be Bruno, because Bruno can play deep, and then he can distribute his balls well. So on the left you have like Dan James, because Dan James is not
scored, to be fair.
He's not the perfect player you want to be on the wing, but you're going against who's that?
He's gonna track back.
Walker Peters.
Yeah, Walker Peters. Dan James will track back. He will press.
Definitely.
So that's one of his best qualities as a
to play on the left, he rather play on the left than on the right. So
right.
And Rashford on the right.
Yeah. So I think that's a good estimate of the game. I believe. For me, I think it's gonna be a very tough game. I think we're going for another draw.
Exactly.
Like you said. We'll see. Hopefully the away form carries through for Manchester United. So the next game, I think is the last top game that we're going to cover before we move on to predictions really quickly. Arsenal versus Wolves.
The top team here is Wolves, right? Not Arsenal, right?
Actually, it's true. I mean, Arsenal is below, I think 11th or 12th.
Below us.
11.
They played a game more than us.
So yeah, they have a game
Make
in
that
hand
of
as
what
well.
you
So, Saul, what do you think? Your famous London rivals, what's happening to them? And what do you think are the chances against Wolves? Arsenal. Have you watched many Arsenal games this season?
Not really.
Do you ever watch Arsenal games, or is it just?
Can I just add? I think Aubameyang won goal of the month.
And he was a penalty. He was a penalty. Because they didn't score.
Yeah,
The goal of the month for Arsenal Football Club was a penalty.
that was a good goal though.
Yeah. So back to the question. What do you think? Do you think Arsenal can get anything out of this game against Wolves, or do you think it's the Wolves game?
I don't really know much about Arsenal. I don't really bother.
That says as much.
Yeah,
No,
But-
that's fair enough. Fair enough.
but I just hope Wolves just run over them.
I get it. As a rival fan, that's all we want, right?
Exactly.
So I mean, Kumar, what do you think? Arsenal, Wolves, any chance of Arsenal? They did have a good win in Europa League midweek. This week.
Not too sure because they seem quite off form currently.
On and off.
All of the Arsenal players actually they just on and off actually more. So Wolf I think has a slightly more better chance to try to overturn this game. I see more like a Wolf win this game. A shock lah actually in my opinion.
The shock. A Wolves win is a shock.
No, Arsenal win would be the shock
Arsenal
here.
win is a shock.
all right. Let's
I
see.
mean, like, okay, if you wanna, Arsenal and Wolves is quite tough. I mean, it spells like a draw. I mean, it screams a draw.
It screams Arsenal games nowadays scream a draw.
Yeah,
Like generally
boring,
speaking, it's just
lackluster performances.
it's just purely defensive. One good thing about Arsenal, I know we've been shitting on them all the time we cover them, but like I think one of the good things about Arsenal is they have a very solid defensive shape. They seem to be, but that comes at the cost of their attacking. Like nowadays, you see they don't score a lot of goals because they have like 4 backs, like 2 backs of 4 and at the back, and there's even the strikers. Aubameyang comes back to defend, and it's very hard for them to play out.
Yeah.
And because Aubameyang is not exactly the most spacious anymore, he's a bit off form as well. So
And then going back to Wolves, their main players are not performing. Traore, what happened to him?
I don't know what's happening to Adama at the moment.
But I
it's
think this might be the game where we actually see like if they can actually hit some kind of form actually
For
for Wolves.
both teams actually honestly like for Arteta and for what's the guy's
Nuno,
name?
Espirito.
It feels like a game I'm going to watch and sleep.
Is a game that
No, I'll definitely watch the game, but I will be looking for a Wolves win. I think. I just something about Arsenal's current, the way they play football for me. I know I'm a United
It's
fan.
so
I shouldn't have a
negative.
lot of things to say about this because United
Yeah.
not exactly playing the best
True.
football, but I'll be perfectly honest, and this you might call it bias. It might very well come out as bias lah. But even as shit as United is, I think they play better football than Arsenal.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
At least we are more expensive offensively. We are suspect at the back. We have like not fantastic defenders, but you see what Solskjaer is trying to do, and I see what Arteta is trying to do, but it's just dead and dull. Like what he's trying to do, build up on the back, slow passes, back side. So for me, I think screens a draw or Wolves might nick it for me.
That's why I say they're going to finish 8 come end of the season.
I mean, that's a very real possibility as well.
Possible.
I'm not really going to lie at this point. So yeah, I mean that's the general consensus for this game. I think those are the top few games you can look out for this week. Of course, Arsenal, I forgot to mention, against Wolves, Monday 3:15 AM, right after the North London derby, if I'm not wrong. Right? 12:30.
Not North London.
No, I mean London derby.
London
derby,
derby.
sorry. Yeah, so the North London derby is next week.
Next week, yes.
Okay, so that's another good thing to shout out for. Let's quickly go into predictions, and then we'll wrap up the video. We are hitting about 40 minutes already, so let's just quickly go through all our predictions. Starting off with we'll kick things off with a big one. Chelsea versus Spurs. I'll come to you, Saul, first. What do you think is your prediction for the game?
I would think it would be a low-scoring game, and I'm hoping for a Chelsea win, so I would go with 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea win.
Yes.
Kumar.
I think Spurs have a bit more with them, so I think it's a Spurs 2-0 win.
2-0 win for Spurs again. Another consecutive 2-0 win for them.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a draw game.
Draw game.
End to end, but it's going to be a draw. 2-2.
2-2. I'm going for a Spurs win as well. 2-1 for me. I think Spurs will just have that edge. Slight edge. Tight game, but slight edge over Chelsea. Possibly.
Okay.
Next game. We'll now kick things off. Okay, Brighton versus Liverpool. For key kitchen, what do you think?
Easy Liverpool win. 4-0.
Easy Liverpool. Okay.
Yeah, 4-0.
I'm actually going for a 3-0 win.
3-0 win.
Yeah.
Clean sheet for Liverpool.
Clean sheet for Liverpool.
How about you, Saul?
Same as Kumar, 3-0 for
3-0 for Liverpool. For me, I'm going for a draw.
Ooh,
I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
bold predictions.
Mm.
This time not from me.
Here it comes.
This time not from me. Okay.
I think a 1-1 draw, yeah. Man City versus Burnley. My score prediction for this game, 4-0 Man City.
4-0. Okay.
Actually, you know what? 4-1
You expect Burnley to score?
through a set piece. Very shoddy goal, perhaps,
Like
maybe.
a Ben Me or Tarkowski.
Like a Ben Me Tarkowski, you know,
Yeah.
at the back post, tapping on in or something like that. I just see it happening. Kumar?
I think I'm going for a comfortable City win, 4-0.
4-0. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Kishan? How about you?
City win, but I think it'll be a tough victory. 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah.
Not going for a walkover.
I think they will dominate the whole game, but I don't
The
think
goals won't be
they
there.
will, yeah, the goals will be there.
So?
3-0.
3-0
at
City.
least.
Chelsea.
Yes.
So that makes it 4 City wins.
City win. Yeah.
4 City wins. I don't think anyone predicts anything other than a City win. Everton versus Leeds. We didn't talk about this game really. It's a good game to
Good
watch.
game. Tactical
Uh,
game.
Tactical game between two very good managers.
Mm.
What do you think? Predictions? Mr. Saul? Everton versus Leeds.
I would think this will be a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
1-1. Yeah, that's a good shot actually.
Yeah. For me, I think Everton versus Leeds. I think I'm going for Everton win. 3-1. Calvert-Lewin with another hat-trick. No, I'm just kidding.
Let me guess. Your one goal is Bamford.
No, Memphis not playing for me.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
on the
Same.
bench. Kumar, predictions for Everton Leeds?
I'm going for a Leeds win 2-1.
Leeds away win 2-1.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
shot.
that's a good shot.
Dine is out as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
which is why
It's a
I'm
big loss for Everton.
Yeah, I think there's no Digne, so
the set piece and crosses.
exactly.
Are not gonna-
I mean, there's Hamas too, but
We'll see. Maybe.
might be. I feel like it's gonna be a draw game. 2-2.
2-2. Okay, good shot. Okay, the most boring game this week.
I already decided what is my prediction.
Two
Can I say
teams
first?
that have not
Can I please go
Yeah,
first?
teams that have not won yet. But
Please
okay.
get ready for this. 0-0.
Kind of expect that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna expect them to not win again.
They'll just probably just attack each other and they'll just cancel each other out. That's what I think.
I'm going for Sheffield 2-0.
That's a good shot. I was
First
thinking
win
of
for Sheffield
as well.
United in the Premier League.
Yeah, I think it's about time. And this is the best opposition they can hope to get it
I
from.
think we were saying that for quite some time.
To me, I feel like it's gonna be a 2-1 victory for Sheffield.
Sheffield played Fulham already, is it?
Not too sure.
Not
I don't
yet.
think so.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I mean, Sheffield has been performing recently quite well. They just couldn't finish. I think against a team like West Brom, they should take their
West
chances.
Brom's a low block team actually, you know.
But they have to attack. They can't be bottom
Yeah.
of the
So I
way.
don't think West Brom hold a low block against Sheffield. There's no point.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah. So what's your?
To me, it will be 1-0 to Sheffield.
So
Three Sheffield wins, 1 draw.
So
surprising.
West Brom to continue their winless run. Expected.
Southampton versus Manchester United. Kishan, can you kick things off for this?
Tough fixture.
Don't say
Screams
4-0
1-1.
or something.
No. I'm gonna keep it realistic. I think we'll just edge this to 1.
Oh shit, that's my prediction as well. 2-1 United for me as well. Just, yeah. Kumar?
I'm going for a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Okay, good shot.
Going for a 2-3 win to Man U.
Ooh.
Oh, 3-2.
Go
nice.
fast.
Go
Yes.
fast. I would like to see this actually. 3-2.
Actually, no, we need to improve our goal difference.
From
I'd
there.
rather see a 3
Okay, we covered Chelsea versus Spurs. We got Arsenal versus Wolves. This should be interesting.
Actually, no, we should kick things off with you because it's
Yeah.
Arsenal game.
So,
I would think it will be 2-0 to Wolves. Not being biased, but I really think it will be 2-0 to Wolves.
Laying on. Okay.
Kumar?
I think 3-1 Wolves. Wolves win.
3-1. 3-1 Wolves win.
Oh,
Against
Wow.
a defensive Arsenal team, 3-1 Wolves win.
We saw what Aston Villa did to them though.
no, but Aston Villa very expensive in the front. Barkley, Grealish.
Yeah, I don't know. I just see like a different change in system for Wolves in this game against Arsenal.
3-1.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it very well might happen. We don't know about the Premier League this season.
Oh,
So,
yeah, true. Really up and down.
so for me, I think it's 1-0 Wolves.
Oh yeah, actually that's my prediction as well. I feel like it's like
I was going to predict at 0-0 actually.
it's gonna be like that, but then like Wolves will get the penalty towards the
Yeah,
last 10
yeah.
minutes,
Yeah.
finish up the game.
Or it might be a 1-0 Arsenal. He might get a penalty and then. Yeah. Leicester City versus Fulham. Oh, this is the game I want to talk about. No, because I have Jamie Vardy on my FPL. I very nearly triple captained him,
Okay.
but I removed it at the very last minute because I know something's gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
So I did captain Vardy, but for me, I think my score predictions for this game, I'm going for 3-1-0.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 to Leicester.
Interesting. Sahu, what do you think about this?
For the sake of my FPL, I put Vardy as the captain, so I hope he scores a hat-trick and 3-0.
All the Vardy fanatics. Kumar, what's
2-1 to Leicester.
Oh, do you want to Leicester?
Kishan, no shock predictions this week.
Well,
What
it's
the hell,
coming,
man?
it's coming.
We got one game left.
Fulham 1-0.
Oh!
Fulham 1-0.
You're going with what we talked about before.
Fulham 1-0.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll see. Final game, right?
Because I think Leicester, they it's time where they
Yeah.
drop down a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think Fulham's just trash.
Never know, bro. Premier League throws up surprises.
Yeah, this might be the surprise for this
Yeah.
week. Because see, they're playing on a Tuesday though, and they have a Europa League.
No, surprise for this week is gonna be Brighton versus Liverpool. No, I'm just kidding.
You wish.
I wouldn't be surprised if Brighton. win.
Danny Welbeck with
Yeah,
a 90th
I
minute
mean,
equalizer.
I mean, coming off his birthday some more.
Whose birthday?
Welbeck.
Oh shit. Birthday surprise.
Birthday
bir-
surprise.
Happy
man.
birthday. West Ham versus Villa. The last game. Kishan.
Oh shit! No more Barkley, so I think
No more Buckley injured.
injured. So I think they're gonna like over rely on Grealish a lot. I think if West Ham can like nullify Grealish, they should get a result. I think it's gonna be, but I think Villa should edge this 1-0.
Oh no. Okay. So. Villa.
Yet again, for the sake of me putting Grealish in my FPL,
Yes, I also have Grealish.
I'm hoping for at least a 2-1. Yeah, to Villa.
Do want to be like, can I just add one of your goals is scored by Watkins as well?
Oh, you have a Watkins as well.
Maybe a Grealish assist can also.
Yes, yeah, no, perfect.
Grealish goal and assist. That's perfect. For me, I think it's going to be a draw 1-1. West Ham versus Villa. Barkley is a big miss for Villa, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they have John McGinn, so let's see what he can do.
Kumar?
West Ham 3-2.
Oh, another goal fast.
Go first, big game.
Wait, who do you have from West Ham?
No one. Actually, but I just feel like it looks like a 3-2 kind of game, and West Ham are decent form also.
Do you
actually.
think Moss is capable of winning 3-2?
Yeah,
They-
for
they're
West
talking
Ham,
about David
actually it's
Moyes.
very possible. I think like
Pulled off a lot of
Bowen,
shock results.
and Fornals are quite on form actually. So
But
it's
that's the
very
thing about
possible.
West Ham, you know, when you think they can perform after a series of
So,
results, they will
I mean,
fall
throw
off.
Socek inside there. It's just going to be a goal fest, but I'm not sure if exactly 3-2.
Actually, has the new player Ben Rahma.
Ben
played
Rama.
for-
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's always on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he has played. He's made his debut, but it's from
He's
the
always like
bench.
those final 10 minutes.
He
kind
hasn't
of thing.
started, but who knows? He might just start this game.
Okay.
He very highly rated player. Actually, I want to see him in action also. So yeah, I mean those are our predictions. We'll actually be posting it up after the video goes live on Twitter, so you can just keep track of that. You know, if you win anything, like we always say, if you win anything, if you take bets, just credit us. Thank you on your social media and share us around. So yeah, I mean that we're gonna wrap up this week's episode. Went on a bit long again, 49 minutes, about 50 minutes long. But hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you, Saul, for coming on and
No
giving us
problem.
your views. We'll look forward to the games coming up this weekend. Obviously, we already had one. We didn't really cover it. Newcastle beating Crystal Palace 2-0 at Crystal Palace home
Sellers Park.
at Sellers Park. So that's a result that's already in play. Looking forward to the rest of the games. And any final words, guys? Kumar, Kishan, before we wrap up.
Yeah, so we have been doing these reviews every weekend, right? I think it's time where our consumers are, treated to something a bit different. We are gonna start doing a mini episode every midweek where we're just gonna talk about a bunch of stuff,
Like different things.
different
in
random football stuff like
VAR, internationals.
fantasy, Premier League, FIFA as well, and all that. So just keep an eye on that. It's gonna start off somewhere around mid-December.
Yeah, these are going to be like bite-sized episodes, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes long. You can
And-
easily just watch it one go.
We're also gonna make a debut on Spotify very, very soon.
Yeah, we're working on a couple of things, putting our podcast up on places like Podbean, and then we're going to link it to Spotify hopefully soon. We'll definitely keep you guys posted. But that's about it from our side. Kumar, anything? You're good?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Looking forward to the games.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, once again, this has been the Hairdryer Treatment. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you guys next week, either next week or midweek. Just keep an eye out for our Twitter posts, and I'll keep you posted. Thanks, guys. Ciao.